Hi everyone, my name is Christine from these Succulent
Hi, my name is Chanel.
and that's my daughter. Today we're going to be talking about when to water your succulents, and I have a whole bunch here of examples for you of when to water and when not to water them. So let's get started. So if you're a beginner, one of the first questions you always have, or if you don't have that much experience with succulents, is when do I water my succulents? And today I will be showing you different examples of plants that need water and don't need water, for comparison, just to make it a little bit easier. Let's start with string of pearls. This right here is string of pearls, and I just watered this about a day ago, and you can see that they are fully plump. They're nice and shiny, nice and round, and if you press on the pearls themselves, they are very nice and firm. This means that your succulent does not need any water. Advice that we always got in the past was water when the soil is dry. Well, even when this soil dries up, guys, completely, if your pearls are still nice and shiny and firm and full, that means that they do not need any water anytime soon. Now, this pot of string of pearls right here is very much in need of water. You can see that the pearls are all wrinkled and shriveled, and you can see that the color is very dull. It's no longer a shiny green compared to this one. You see the big difference? The soil is completely dry. I haven't watered this in about a month. So now they need water. The way that I water my string of pearls, this one, because it is well established, I've had it for almost a year now in the same pot. I bottom water this. I just put it in a bowl of water, let it all soak up, and when you see the top of the soil is nice and damp, that means it's time to take it out, and then you just place it back in its spot and leave it alone. So string of pearls, when they look like this, guys, this is the time to water them. If the soil is completely dry but they still look like this, do not water them. They will be okay. I will show you results later. I'm gonna water this and then let you see how it looks once it is fully nice and plump again. Now let's move on to examples of Echeveria. These three here, guys, are called Echeveria ice cream, and I have one that is fully watered. I just watered this 2 days ago, and it is nice and plump. And then this one right here is in need of water, and then I will explain why I'm showing this one later. When do you need to water? Look at these leaves, guys. You could actually see the wrinkles. The soil is also completely dry. With my Korean succulents, I normally wait until the soil kind of looks like this. Look, it's so dry that it's actually separating from the pot, because I like to stress them and I want them to grow compact and form the colors. But if you feel the leaves of your succulents, guys, this goes for any Echeveria, you will actually feel that they are soft and they wrinkle to the touch. This one doesn't even wrinkle to the touch. I don't even have to touch it. You can already see that it is wrinkled. It has also started drinking from its bottom leaves. This is the time to water your Echeverias. Now, when it looks like this, when this soil dries up in about another day or so, this Echeveria right here will still not need any water. So it's not true to water your succulents when the soil is dry. You have to learn how to read the condition of their leaves if you want to grow them successfully. If I feel these leaves right here, it is completely firm. It does not wrinkle at all. And you can see that the plant is full of water. This is not going to need any water until it looks like this. This right here was a Pachyveria ice cream cutting, and it just started growing roots. So I did water it a little bit, and you can see the middle has taken in some water. The whole thing was wrinkled up, but it has closed up, and the outer leaves are still wrinkly. Now, with succulent cuttings, when they just started rooting, guys, like this one over here, water it let it go through the soak and dry method. You can water this again when the soil completely dries up and the outer leaves are still wrinkly. It doesn't just automatically fill up once you water it one time, okay? It takes a few soak and dry methods before this succulent will get fully full and plump again. So if your new cuttings just rooted and after you water once or twice, the outer leaves are just like this, once the soil is dry, you can water again until later, after a few soak and dry methods, they will eventually look like this, and then you just get on with the normal watering. Aeoniums. I have a huge pot of aeoniums right here, and then this one I believe is called an Aeonium velour. I'm not very familiar with Aeonium IDs, guys, because I don't have that many, but anyways, these are not the same thing, but I use the same methods on watering on them. So this right here is a fully watered Aeonium. When I do this, the leaves are really firm. The whole plant is really nice and shiny, as you can see. And I just watered this, fully watered this about 2 days ago, and this is not gonna need any water again until it starts to look something like this. The rosette actually begins to close up, and then you will see dry bottom leaves in the bottom because there is no more water in the soil. Plant has started drinking its water from its leaves, and that's completely fine, guys. It's okay to let your succulents dry because as soon as you water it, see when I press on the leaf right there, it's super soft, it wrinkles. Look at that. That is how you know it is time to water your succulents. And here, look how firm this is. Don't water. Now, this one obviously it needs water. How do I water this? It's in a pot, well established, so I do deep water this just like the others as well. And oh, that leaf fell off. It's okay, it's dry. There's a new baby growing right down there. These are two types of the same crassulas. This one is a different one, but when I pick this up, the leaves are completely firm and shiny because they have already been watered. This one, your soil is completely dry, but your crassulas are still in this condition. You do not need to water anytime soon. You wait until the leaves completely thin out and the leaves wrinkle when you press on it like this. See that? They will be fine, guys. When they get to this, then that is the time to water your crassulas. Don't water it any sooner. These are two pots of Cassula baby's necklace. One has been watered and one is dehydrated. The one that has been watered and does not need any water, look at how thick those leaves are, guys. They're nice and firm. When I press on them, they're really nice and firm. When I press on them and the soil is completely dry, it's been dry, but these guys don't need very much water. You can wait for a long time to water them. Do not water them as long as the leaves are still like this. This crassula over here is the exact same thing that needs water. How do I know it needs water? When I look at the leaves, look at how much thinner these leaves are, guys, compared to these leaves. You could actually see the difference just by looking at it. And then when I do this, look, all the leaves bend. That means that it is time to water. The leaves are soft, they do wrinkle to the touch, and they bend when I do this to them. The soil is also completely dry, so I am going to deep water this once I am done with this video. And there you go. That is when you know your Cassula baby's necklace needs water. These are Cassula string of buttons right here. This pot right here is fully watered. The leaves are nice and firm, and when I do this to the leaves do not wrinkle up at all, and they do not need water anytime soon. Although the soil is completely dry, you do not need to water them if the leaves are still nice and firm. This pot of Cassula right here, the same Cassula is variegated and non-variegated. When I show you the leaves, look at this. Look at how wrinkled up they are. See that? When I do this, look. They're all soft and wrinkled and very thin, and you can tell that it is dehydrated. Every single string on this pot is pretty much really dehydrated. This is the time, and the soil is also completely dry. This is the time to water your cassulas. So on to Sempervivums. These two are not the same, but they do share the same watering methods. When your Sempervivum is full like this, you could see it. You could actually, it's really nice and firm, and there are no dried leaves at the bottom. There are some because I waited for it to get dry before I watered it, but this is a fully watered succulent Sempervivum that does not need any water anytime soon. Although the soil is completely dry, guys. I watered this about a week ago. Soil is completely dry, but the Sempervivum still do not need any water because the leaves are nice and firm. This here is a Sempervivum that is very dehydrated and is in deep need of water. You can see there's a bunch of dry leaves in the bottom. I waited a little too long to water this, guys, because I haven't had time to shoot the video. But you can see all the leaves are really thin, and they have wrinkled up, and the plant actually started closing up its rosette. This is the time you need to water. When my succulents are like this is a well-established pot. You can see again the soil is very dry, that it has separated from the pot. I deep water this until the whole soil is soaked. Okay, so it's been a few days now since I showed you guys the video of when all these guys were underwater. 2 days to be exact. I watered them on the same day. I watered all of these succulents because they are well established, and I just want you to see how quickly they recover from all that wrinkle and thirstiness. And this is only after 2 days of watering them. Okay, so let me show you one by one. This is the Pachyveria ice cream. As you know, all the leaves were wrinkled. Some of the bottom leaves here are still a little bit wrinkled, but the soil is still wet, so that means they are not done hydrating yet. It will fatten up maybe by tomorrow or another day or two. And then here's the super wrinkly Sempervivum that I showed you. It looked like it was dying, and look, it's like nothing happened after watering 2 days later. It is nice and plump and shiny again, and I think it was so dehydrated that I didn't show you the babies, but look how much babies she has under there. This is my Sempervivum. I don't know exactly which one. And then there's the string of pearls. Remember how super wrinkly and thirsty this looked? It was really drying up, and after 2 days it is nice and shiny and plump again. All those pearls are nice and full. So that's the reason why I wanted to show you how they looked when it is time to water. If it looks like this and the soil is completely dry, doesn't matter, guys. Do not water. String of pearls. And here's the Cassula string of buttons that was really wrinkly when I showed you, and now they are nice and hydrated. All the leaves are firm. So here, I know I showed you up close, they were all wrinkly and super thin, and now they are fully watered. And here's the Aeonium that also was so dry it looked like it was dying, and now it is all nice and full again, and it really just looks like a giant rose. Here is the Cassula baby's necklace that was all wrinkly and thinning out. You can see that the leaves are nice and firm and plump again. Remember how soft these were, guys, when I showed you in the beginning of the video? Look at how beautiful that is. Cassula babies necklaces, these are one of my favorites. I love them so much, and they are so easy to care for. And I need to take cuttings again soon when it gets a bit longer so that they can grow new heads. Like that one has 3 heads. Last one, I'm sorry, I almost forgot. This is the Cassula that I showed you that was extremely wrinkly and super dehydrated. You can see now it is all nice and plump again. No more wrinkles. See, when I do this, nice and full. So don't be afraid to make them thirsty, to ensure that you don't overwater them, guys. They will be full again as soon as you do water them next time. So there is all of them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. of knowing exactly when to water your succulents by learning to read the conditions of their leaves, and I believe that is the best I can do on that topic. If I can make it any better, I will make another video in the future. As promised, guys, I told you that I was gonna do a giveaway for these really cute succulent pots right here. Thank you to you guys for finally reaching 6,000 subscribers here on YouTube. I appreciate all of you. I thank you for watching my videos, liking, and commenting. When I reach 500 likes, guys, I will choose one lucky winner for these pots here on YouTube. So the rules to qualify for this giveaway are: 1, you must be a US resident. I can only ship to the United States and its territories. Number 2, you must be subscribed to my channel. So if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment down below, put USA at the end so I know that you are qualified for this giveaway and I can enter you into the drawing. When my video reaches 500 likes, I will choose one lucky winner. Then another way for you guys to win is to also follow me on Instagram. I will also do another succulent pot giveaway just like this on my Instagram, so make sure to follow me on Instagram as well. This is Christine. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends so we can get to that 500 likes sooner and I can draw a winner. I will see you on the next one. Thank you.
Hope you win.